The abuse of power, people all carry their politics one way or the other, but your job, your duty to country has to supersede that.
There was uproar on the West Coast on Sunday, June 14th, when talk show host Christopher Hunte was taken into custody. He was accused under the Public Order Act of inciting persons to take part in a public march. 1 year, 5 months later, the ex-talk show host registered a resounding legal victory after the courts threw out the case.
I knew I had to be in it for the long haul, but I am pleased that I feel that I am halfway. I don't feel that this is over. I feel I'm halfway in having the magistrate literally dismiss the case, throw out the case, so that basically finding that they did not have merit it says a lot, because that was how I always felt.
The talk show host is now mulling a civil suit.
You have to think of the fragility of democracy and how it needs to be protected. So the truth is, this is not about me, even though they wanted to make it about me. But the reason that even now I know that I'm only halfway and I have to pursue a civil suit is because I have to make sure this cannot happen to anybody ever again. If this happens 20 years from now, people say, well, boy, if only Hunt had, or if only we had, the people had. I don't have money for a lawyer to go and chase down a civil suit, but I'll find it. Because right now, I don't want anybody, man, woman, child, any St. Lucian, to ever be able to be arrested in that type of fashion and have that done. To think that it had to be negotiated to let me out before 5 days because a big police officer say he's going to hold me there for 5 days so Shas and them can see what he can do, and that, no, that's Papi Show.
Straight Up host Claudius Francis points to the legal ramifications surrounding the arrest and subsequent dismissal of the case.
Where Christopher goes from here is up to his lawyer, Thaddeus Antoine, and himself, whether they wish to pursue any malicious prosecution suits or whatever else they want to pursue. That would be a matter that he would seek advice from his attorney, and he will proceed.
Thousands of St. Lucians, including members of the then opposition St. Lucia Labour Party, participated in the anti-Alain Chasney demonstration. However, the protest was deemed unlawful by authorities. Hunt says he harbors no ill will towards law enforcement.
I have no antipathy towards St. Lucians because I've received so much support in so many of the things that I do, and there's a richness of goodwill. And even those who may oppose what you're doing politically, many of them could see that this was wrong just on the surface of it and when you dug deep down.
In the end, the virtual complainant in the case against Christopher Hunte reportedly failed to attend the court proceedings. The matter was presided over by magistrate Raquel Willie Trotman in the criminal court.
Even now, as at least two of these same politically biased police officials in the hierarchy of the police force are still there, the fact or the moral of the story should be that no matter who's in government and who's in opposition, St. Lucian's civil rights should never be affronted like that at the whims and fancies of people who are trying to kiss up to a government to be a political hack instead of being an assistant police commissioner.
The talk show host argues that loyalty to the Constitution and the democratic rights and freedoms of citizens should always trump political allegiance. Soja Alfred, HTS News Force.
Where are y'all digging into? That's for these sweets.